What is guidance? Guidance returns you to you. It returns you to your complete and full knowing. This is because the truth will not free you in itself, because it's not an intellectual process. We spent a lot of time reading and researching, and that's very positive. But in the end, it is a lived process that you do on a daily basis, minute by minute. You receive guidance and follow guidance because you do not know the way home. But you've not been left in the cold to sort it all out yourself. We're all guided, gently encouraged, lovingly nudged by what is usually referred to as spirit guides or angels, totem animals, spirits, and more. There are literally dozens of words that cover the word guidance. Our world has twisted the messages within the words such as angel, but the word itself just means messenger. It's from the Greek and the Arabic and so forth. But an angel is not a Barbie doll lookalike. An angel is a messenger of your truth. This is the true meaning of angel power, which is the name of my current book. This book focuses on the transformative magic of the Michelangelo Code, and many other things as well, including the wisdom from the Gnostics. I'm one of those people who can literally see the aura and the spiritual energies around everyone all the time. A while ago, I started to notice more people with expanded aura energies. And so I created an art expression of what I saw around many people. I learned from the guiding ones as I drew this image that as inner awakening occurs, the aura changes shape. The first shape is, of course, the oval jelly bean shape. And then that forms into what is called the diamond light stage, whereby the heart chakra itself extends energies far beyond the usual oval shape. It pulls the aura into a diamond shape, a beautiful big diamond. This then transforms into a rainbow energy of angel wings and, of course, the light body of truth, as more shadows, more delusions, more darkness is dissolved by the light of the truth. This is effortlessly achieved by returning yourself to your true self, and this is done by guidance, of course. In order to transcend, free, or ascend from the matrix jailhouse of limitation, which is this world experience, we are each asked to return to fully expanded aura energies, which, no surprise, begins with the heart of love. We are living in a time when hidden, sleeping angels are finally awakening because, my friends, we are all angels who have just forgotten that we are here to offer our messages. And in sharing those messages, that process itself returns our minds to angel consciousness. It's really quite simple. But it's amazing how we've complicated it all. As more of us awaken or return to angel consciousness, as we align with the inner Michelangelo Code once again, we transform, or perhaps reform. As more of us return to truth, a general awakening energy expands. It slowly returns the dark matrix that we seem to see and seem to live in into nothingness. What remains is the truly created original world, and that is our home. It lies beyond the veil of this illusion. The exit codes are in fact hidden codes, but hidden in plain sight. They are found in all ancient literature, poetry, paintings, and other art forms, and have always been available. They appear to be hidden because until you have the right level of consciousness, even though it's right in front of you, you cannot seem to see it, let alone crack the code. But when you are ready, the codes become so obvious and so easy to implement in your life, you'll wonder why you never saw them before. The fact is, you just weren't ready. Until you're ready to see that you're in this world on a mission, you will not understand any of it. You do have a role to play in the Great Awakening right now. Your role is important. And is this exit code that opens the door that helps you live your true life purpose as an awakened angel, or if you prefer the word messenger. It begins with the full recognition of your true identity, your angel identity, your angel mission. The code of spiritual awakening is expressed in the Michelangelo Code, which in turn awakens the diamond light transformation of the aura into a shimmering diamond shape. From there, we get the full energetic expansion. It is this process that is the goal of guidance, because only when you have returned to your true self will you feel complete, happy, and whole. And guides and angels know that, of course, and will do anything to get you to that end result. It all begins as you sense a being, perhaps a spirit guide, gently guiding you. Some believe they are deceased loved ones. That's not actually accurate, but if it's an illusion that helps for a while, go for it. It can all be a beginning step that leads you to your true identity, which is far beyond the identity you currently hold. But angels aren't fussy. Take your time, allow things to awaken within, enjoy the journey. Because as consciousness awakens, you'll feel them all as holy ones, spirit guides, animal totems, and so much more. What you are now beginning to see and feel is, in fact, an aspect of the true you that you seem to have forgotten, and not only that, forgotten that you've forgotten. Spirit guides may express as masters or teachers from previous lifetimes. They come to remind you of your own inner wisdom that you once knew but seem to have forgotten. Be guided by their unknown knowing to attune to that feeling or sensation. It may not seem to lead anywhere, but it does in the end. Is Merlin asking you to step into your own inner magic? Is the Egyptian priestess reminding you of your own power? Ultimately, every spirit guide is part of you, the part of you that needs to come into consciousness right now. It is you, turning back to look at you, holding out your hand to you with love, asking you to catch up. This world teaches you that you're a member of a race, a culture, a gender. But the true you is much more than this. It is this deeper knowing that guides come forward into our consciousness. They are here to literally remind you of you. During your day, align with this inner knowing. Feel the flow of consciousness meeting in unity with yours. It is a blending. It is a gentle awakening back to all that is, because this is how you were created. Guidance presents itself in millions of ways. Initially, it will appear to be human in form, but you are not human. You are angel. And that is not a human expression, but a universal one. A vital part of that expression includes what Native Americans call totems. You probably heard this word. It comes from the Cree language, the Cree people, and it means friend, but also ally and helper. In the Cree language, when I say hello, I say Tanisi ni totem. Hello, my friend. We all know that animals have higher, purer instincts than humans. Totems give this increased instinct or feeling flow to us, because luckily for us, they are our friends and probably feel rather sorry for us. Most importantly, native shamans view totems as superior, wiser, guiding beings than we who have forgotten. They say that the totem owns you, not the other way round. A totem is a gift to you, not because you're worthy, but because you've lost yourself and you badly need their help. Traditional people never brag about their totems. They blend with them. They allow them to point to what they're not seeing. They allow the totem to guide. They know the totem is the wise one. Most importantly, it is the totem that guides us all to remember our angel gift, our gift of being the messenger, because the totem is the messenger. The owl, the eagle, the wolf, they all bring gifts of knowing. They all bring gifts of messages. The wise shamans of the native people say we have 9 totems altogether. Each flows to us as required with the gift of awakening that power within. While each totem carries a particular medicine or message, which is how native people describe their gifts, it only occurs because we have forgotten for ourselves, and they come as reminders. They are guides helping us release the idea that we are very limited, constrained humans. and that allows us to awaken inner truth, which is that we are sleeping angels. As you've read in some of my books, I spent time with the Cathar people in southern France some years ago, and they reminded me of their core belief, slightly different than other Gnostics, and that is that humans are in fact angels who have fallen into a dark and fearful world. This is because they've temporarily forgotten their purpose. It is the purpose that reminds you, or heals you perhaps, and takes you back to your inner truth. The Cathars do not attend a regular church because they view the world itself as a church. They view the world as a place of reflection. When conscious and aware, the world will purify the mind to uncover the hidden angel identity. Their daily ritual was to notice when someone or something upset them, because even a small upset reveals the part of the mind still dedicated to the great lie that you're a human being, very limited and flawed and so forth. The daily ritual was to ruthlessly remove all darkness from the mind because it covered over the inner truth. They allowed no darkness to abide within, as they said, and that allowed the full angel knowing to return and rise up in the mind organically. Native people do not use the word angel, but medicine. They declare that we each have medicine or gifts for the world, and it is in the giving of that medicine, the giving of those messages, that our true nature shines through. It's exactly the same concept as the Cathars. Totems, friends, allies, assist us to return to that consciousness. They are not human because we're not human either. There are books and blogs on the meaning of totems, but this is an error. It skims over the inner gift, the inner truth. Ultimately, your own inner knowing reveals the message from the totem. A totem comes in your life for a direct relationship with you. He doesn't expect you to go to a book and look him up. When you are asked to remember something you've forgotten, the totem will help you remember. This is the gift of the totem. This is the medicine, if you prefer, of the totem. All these energies are around you all the time in your aura, at all times. With focus, alignment, your messages arise within, and in the sharing of the gifts, they heal and return you to full consciousness. As you return, that energy sweeps into the world, spreading the seeds of consciousness, knowing to all people, all places, and all time. This is the final gift the angels give to the world. This is the angel's blessing, and you have the power to give it, along with everyone else. The diamond light strengthens as you expand your heart consciousness. Some people call this Christ consciousness. But when I see it, I see ripples of emerald light washing from the person out to the world. The guides that seem to be something else have blended with the inner knowing of that person. And then, with awareness, once again, of the higher self, the true self, the self that you always were, the angel you, shines brightly within you. Your body doesn't really change, although it does seem more glowing. But you're smiling, you're aligned, you're at peace. You are the angel at work in this world. It all begins with what seems to be outside of you initially, and then it becomes within you once again. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. And we all know that that beingness is found within. Yet I believe, and I have been shown, that it all starts with guidance. A guidance away from that well-worn path of endless repeating loops, back to the exit codes and to the return of the eternal truth. Only by this inner return will you find endless peace, because you found yourself once again. How can you be happy with something that is false and limited, which is what you are at the moment? It is the end of all suffering. It is the oneness of joy. It is the gift that keeps on giving. Only guidance takes you there. Not from me, not from anyone in this world, but from your personal guidance. Because you have forgotten it yourself, they come forward, not to tell you off or to complain. They step forward to help you return to yourself and be the gift you are always meant to be. Blessed be.